Have you ever felt like life was against you? Like no matter how hard you tried, things just wouldn't go your way? If you're feeling stuck or broken, this story might be exactly what you need to hear. The sound of rain hammered against the roof of a small, wooden cabin nestled deep in the mountains. Inside, a young woman named Claire sat alone, her hands wrapped around a mug of cold tea she had forgotten to drink. At 29 years old, Claire felt like her life was over before it even began. Just 3 months ago, she had been full of dreams, working as an artist in a bustling city, preparing for her first gallery exhibition. But life had other plans. A tragic car accident had left her with a badly injured leg and a heart heavy with grief. Her fiancé, Daniel, had been in the car with her. He didn't survive. Now, every day felt like punishment. She had quit her job, left the city, and isolated herself in this quiet cabin that once belonged to her grandparents. The world outside kept moving, but Claire felt frozen in time. "I don't see the point anymore," she whispered to herself as tears slipped down her cheeks. One stormy afternoon, Claire was startled by a soft knock at the cabin door. Opening it, she found an elderly man with silver hair and a weathered coat. His warm brown eyes seemed to carry years of stories. "Good afternoon, miss," he said with a gentle smile. "I'm Samuel. My truck broke down nearby, and I saw your cabin light. Could I wait here until the rain eases up?" Claire hesitated but nodded. "Come in." Samuel stepped inside, shaking water from his hat. "Thank you. It's been a long while since I've been in these mountains," he said, glancing around. "This cabin reminds me of a time when life was simpler." Claire gave a weak smile but didn't reply. She wasn't in the mood for conversation. Sitting by the fireplace, Samuel finally broke the silence. "I couldn't help but notice your crutches by the door," he said softly. "You've been through something hard, haven't you?" Claire's throat tightened. She didn't want to talk about it, but there was something comforting about this stranger. Slowly, she told him about the accident, her fiancé, and the pain she carried every day. Samuel listened quietly, his expression calm but compassionate. When she finished, he said, "I'm sorry for your loss. I truly am. But may I tell you a story? It might not change your pain, but it might change how you see it." Claire hesitated, then nodded. Samuel leaned back in his chair. "When I was a young man, I worked as a fisherman in a coastal village. One night, a powerful storm destroyed everything I owned, my boat, my nets, even my home. I lost my livelihood overnight. I thought my life was over." He paused, his eyes reflecting the firelight. "But a few days later, I noticed something. Among the wreckage, there was a small bird building a nest out of scraps, twigs, bits of rope, even seaweed. That bird didn't complain. It didn't sit still and cry. It simply worked, piece by piece, building a new home. Watching it, I realized something. Life doesn't stop for our pain. But if we choose to start again, even with scraps, life can become beautiful once more." Claire's eyes filled with tears. She imagined that little bird, working tirelessly against the odds. Samuel continued, "I rebuilt my life from nothing. Today, I own a small fishing company and have a family I love. None of it would have happened if I'd given up back then." Pain shapes us, Claire. It doesn't define us. For the first time in months, Claire felt something stir inside her, a flicker of hope. The storm outside slowed to a drizzle. Samuel stood and put on his hat. "I should go check on my truck," he said with a smile. "But remember this, Claire, life may feel unfair, but it isn't over. Like that little bird, you can start small. One step, one choice, one day at a time." Claire walked him to the door, her heart strangely lighter. The next morning, Claire woke up early. She made herself breakfast, something she hadn't done in weeks. She grabbed a sketchbook, sat by the window, and began to draw again. Her legs still hurt. Her heart still ached. But she decided to take Samuel's advice, one step, one day at a time. Weeks passed, and Claire slowly transformed her pain into art. Her paintings reflected her journey, dark storms giving way to light. Eventually, she shared her work online. And to her surprise, people connected deeply with her story. Messages poured in from strangers who felt seen and inspired. Claire realized her pain had given her purpose. Her art wasn't just for her anymore. It was helping others heal too. Life will feel unfair sometimes. We'll face storms that break us. But even in the darkest times, There is always a way forward, one small step at a time. Like that little bird Samuel saw, we can rebuild from scraps. So, if you're hurting, remember this: your story isn't over yet. If this story touched you, please share it with someone who needs it.